Yo, what up, my guys? So here's a trade recap for today. Made $100 on the funded. Was very light, just building confidence and just trying out the funded because I never traded on the funded. This was my first, as you can see right there, my first ever traded. Not traded, funded. Here's a recap, a little short recap. You might have already seen it on Instagram. So we had this low right here. This was my major low. Bro, I hope oh my god, the computer's gonna be loud as shit again. We had this low, and on the 1 hour, it closed with very good volume. Above this high, also on the 4 hour, right there as you can see. And actually before we closed, right here, what was it, at 7, at 10, so this was the close. Before, oh my god. Before we closed, we swept this low. The computer's definitely gonna be loud as shit. Just put it right here so it's not as loud. Before we closed, we swept this low right here. And then we broke structure to the upside. We had this 5-minute gap. That's actually where I entered. It was like this. And then I got stopped, as you can see. I entered long, got stopped right there. And then there was this 3-minute gap right here, which I was like conscious of when I was entering off of this 5-minute. I was like, what if we just wants the 3-minute? But in my opinion, 5 minutes hold more power. So I was just like, why would it just respect the 3-minute and disrespect the 5-minute? And I entered off the 3-minute, and I was like, shit, low-key, I shouldn't have entered that because it inversed. But then I was like, we are in this like big ass uptrend on the 4 hour, very good volume. Like, look at this volume, bro. And yeah, then I hit full TP. I was honestly waiting for ES to pull back to this gap. Never got tapped into because it was just better risk to reward if I was to take it here. It never got tapped into. Yeah, I was like switching between back and forth between the ES and NQ. And then also this was a little forward test on, this is pretty much IWM, RTY, M2K. We as well, I think we closed above, yeah, closed above this right here, this high. Then where does market open? Yeah, then we had a pretty good volume up, closed above the lows, the highs, pre-market highs, respected some gaps. Perfect pullback to a 5-minute gap. It was a little bit choppy, but it ended up hitting my TP. I didn't actually take this, it was just a forward test. Yeah, but what I wanted to talk today about is how to stop giving a fuck about your losses and just how to be not anxious in trades. The way you do it is, I have 2 tactics that I use. My feet are on the wall, by the way. First one is literally as soon as you enter the trade and throughout your whole trade, simply just imagine the price going to your stop loss. Literally imagine it in your head, the candle going down to your stop loss or going up to your stop loss throughout the whole trade. That's the thing. When you're up, don't be hyped. Keep imagining it can reverse any time for absolutely no reason. And that really just eliminated all my fear of like, oh, what if I'm gonna lose? Because I know I expect to lose, because you can't know the market 100% of the time, right? You can't always predict that people lose, and that really helps me. And the second one is you have to wait, what was the second one? Oh, and trade with an amount that you are willing to lose. So if for the first point that I said, if you can't imagine the price going to your stop loss and you get hella scared, that's because you're trading with too much money. You can't lose that amount. So why the fuck would you enter with that amount, bro? You shouldn't be entering with that much money. So imagine price going to your stop loss, and 2, enter with an amount that you wouldn't mind losing like 50% of it, or know how much you're gonna lose, and if you can't imagine yourself losing that amount, don't enter the trade. And join Pluto's trading club in the description box. I'm really going to be diving deep into how dopamine and how to really stick to your rules. I don't want to focus on a strategy because you can learn any strategy on YouTube and it will work if you stick to it, you learn. But what I really want to focus is on the psychological side of trading because it's very hard for a lot of people, and I feel like I don't want to say I mastered it, but I'm very good at it now. I have almost zero greed, fear, or barely any emotions that affect my trading because of certain things. And I want to talk about those things and teach that to other people. Because I used to gamble, I used to have all these emotions, used to lose all my money, but now I'm able to just trade with almost no emotion. I don't want to say no emotion. That's why I say almost, because I still be like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have answered that. Oh, it might reverse, or fuck, I hit my stop loss. So I'm so ass. But subscribe if you want to see that. I really want to help people with that. Let's get it. 2025 is gonna be our year, bro. Keep going with this shit. Stick with it. We'll make this shit happen. Literally skipping school to record this video, to trade, to journal.